and
very
two,
nice.
and two. Good, and she's very
And the
clear.
difficult, but the one thing that I don't understand right now, the word that is clothes. How to spell the clothes?
Clothes. So let me type it up. I'll type it up on the whiteboard and on the chat. So clothes, and then there's cloth, So,
Cloth.
so clothes. So can you see that? Where I've typed up clothes. So CLOTHES. Clothes. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
And also, clothes is always plural because we always wear clothes. We don't wear just one clothes. So it's always plural. And then the other spelling next to it is cloth.
Cloth.
So cloth. And cloth is what makes my clothes. So I've got a shirt on today.
Hello.
And the shirt is the cloth is cotton. Okay, how is that?
Okay. Cloth.
Excellent. So cloth.
Cloth. Okay.
The cloth.
Yeah.
You put your tongue in your teeth.
Show your
teeth.
teeth.
That's it.
Cloth. Okay.
Cloth.
Cloth.
And then
So
clothes.
mostly in American English, or should I want to know that the pronunciation of T, S, and E is the or any other?
In clothes, there's clothes. In a way, clothes. You don't pronounce the E. The E is a bit silent or weak there,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
So let me just write it up again. Clothes. It's almost like that, I think. So can you see the whiteboard as well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's very interesting. I must say to everybody that even though for about the last 50 years I've been speaking English, sometimes you used to speak in a language and take it for granted, so you don't even think about how you pronounce things, you just say it.
Yes, mostly.
Yeah. So clothes, the E is a bit silent and weak.
Okay. Clothes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's say hello. Hello, Nazia.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So tell us how you are today.
Today?
Yes.
How was the day?
Yeah, how are you? Yes. So tell us how your day was, either.
Yeah, it was good.
You had a good day. Excellent.
Yeah.
We were just talking about some of the videos and things I'd mentioned to people. Have you had a chance to look at anything?
Which one?
Some of the videos that I mentioned, elemental
Sorry, sir, I didn't
English.
see.
Some of the videos that I mentioned to people on YouTube. Have you had a chance to look at anything?
No, sir, sorry.
No, don't worry. I know everybody's busy, so whenever you get a chance, that'll be fine.
I will.
All right. It's nice to speak to you today, Nazia.
Same here.
Okay. And let's say hello. Hello, Tayaba.
Oh?
Hello, Tayaba.
Hello.
How are you
Can you
today?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good.
I am fantastic.
You're fantastic as well. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to look at any of the videos or things since we since we started?
Sir, I have actually kept it for my weekend. I'll go over all of them on the weekend.
On the weekend. And I'll give you a few
Yeah.
more. And I found another person today which I'll tell everyone about when we finish. So that's good. So you're fantastic, Tyler. Thank you.
Thank you.
Speak to you in a bit. And hello, Zanab. Hello, Zanab. Can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back. So what I've got in mind for us today is a chance as usual for everybody to speak and practice our speaking as much as we can and then discuss the sentences and things that we're using. So I've done a bit of research, a couple of places I've got in mind to mention to you and get some advice from people on places. But how about giving instructions? So let me just wipe some space on the board here. Giving instructions as a way of us practicing our English and our pronunciation and discussing things there. So I'm just typing up on the whiteboard a few tasks. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go through each one, and each person will get a minute or so just to tell us, give us all instructions on how to do that task. And if there's any words you don't understand, just say, and we'll discuss it. And we might go through a couple of them a few times. So hopefully everybody can see that. Hello, Zanab, you can hear me? Let's say hello. So I've typed up 4 tasks. Boil the kettle, make a cup of tea, cook an egg or make some toast, and laying the table for dinner. And I'll add a few more as we go along. So let's say hello to Zanab first. Hello, Zanab, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Excellent.
All right.
First of all, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Good, fine, good. We were talking about some of the videos and other things I suggested. Have you had a chance to look at anything? Have you had a chance to look at any of the videos I suggested? Hello?
Yes, sir, I saw. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, what?
Yes,
What did
sir.
you get?
That the words we mostly mispronounced.
Yes. The main words that we mispronounced. That was English with Emma, I think, isn't it? Okay, then I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I can hear you. It's cutting out a bit, but we'll come back. So let's have a go at some of these instructions and we'll discuss things as we go along with this. So Madia. Hello, Madia.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me good?
Yeah.
All right. So can you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Good. So have you seen, I've written on there some instructions, different tasks. Can you see boil the kettle?
Boil the kettle, make a cup of tea, cook an egg, make some toast, line the table for dinner.
All right. So can you tell me, so what we're going to do, each person will talk us through each one of those tasks.
Okay.
So tell me what you do. If you're going to boil the kettle, tell us the steps that you will follow. What will you do?
Okay. The steps. We have to follow what? The instructions are not clear.
Sorry there. So think about the first one, boil the kettle. So we're going to heat some water.
Okay. I have to give the explanation of it. How to boil the kettle.
Yes, that's right. And then you do that. You do the kettle, and then someone else will do how to make the tea.
Okay. Can I take how to make a tea? Because there is nothing in boil the kettle. Just put on the flame and fill the kettle with water, and then place it on the stove and wait until it boils.
Okay, good. And anything else you have to think about when you be safe? Keeping it safe.
Oh, safety precautions. Safety precautions should be there. First check there is no gas leakage over there, and if there is an electrical stove, so there should be the electricity should not be given out from there.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Okay, so you boil the kettle, and the water's hot. Tell us how.
I have to repeat it.
Yes, no, carry on. You said tell us how you'll now make a cup of tea with the hot water.
Okay. For making a cup of tea, I just put the water into the kettle because the tea is also making in kettle, and then I have to pour. When the water boils, then I have to pour some tea mixture into it, and then sugar, and then until it heat up, it simmers. Then when the boil comes out, then we have to then the tea is ready, and just put it into the cup and pour it into the cup and add some tea whitener into it and just drink it. It's ready for drinking.
It's ready for drinking.
Yes.
All right, so boiling the kettle and making a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we go through the session, I want everybody to think about a couple of things. So with vowel sounds, they're long and short vowel sounds. Have you talked about that before? Long
vowels and short vowels. Yes.
Yeah. So long vowel sounds make a cup of tea, and egg is a short vowel sound.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we boil the kettle and make a cup of tea. Thank you, Nadia. Let's say hello. Let's go. To Fatima. Hello, Fatima.
Sir.
You can hear me. It's a bit of an echo. So we boiled the kettle and made a cup of tea.
Yes, sir.
So what next? What else will you? Or what can we prepare to go with our cup of tea. How about cooking an egg?
Yes, cooking an egg.
Yeah, talk me through how you would
So first,
cook an egg.
we should know which ingredients we are going to use in that. For example, if we are going to cook an egg like omelette, then we use eggs, water, teaspoon salt, pepper, and we can use butter in it.
Yeah.
And cheese, we can also use cheese. And then the instructions to follow or the directions. And what we do that first we beat eggs and add water, add salt and pepper in small bowl. And then I blend it. Then I heat the butter in non-stick pan or whatever you have the pan available, and then add that egg mixture to that pan. And when it comes to the goldenish brown, then keep it out and serve in plate.
Okay. So when it comes to goldenish brown,
Yes.
you take it out.
Take it out.
Yes. Take it out. It's slightly better than keep it out. So, or how is that?
So it will become the omelette. Perfect omelette.
Yeah. A perfect omelette.
Yes.
Good. And here's a couple of things for you to think about for all of you. The 10 most common words in English, and two of them, there's a, there's also an. So I think you said about making it, so we've been making an omelette. An omelette. So that was good. So everyone's doing good. It's just about us practicing some of the language. But I want to add in a few other things to get you to think. All right.
Sir, one question I have.
Sure. Yes.
Can you please tell me that how can we increase our vocabulary?
Increasing is a good question. Increasing our vocabulary. So I think there's several ways. One is the conversations with people. With some of the videos that I've shown you, there's another way there. That hopefully you can hear different words and new words. Also watching films or TV shows. I was going to give an example. So do you all know, or does anybody know Sherlock Holmes? Let me write that up. It's a British detective. Sherlock Holmes. Now you'll find it on YouTube. And what I did with that, I tried learning a little bit of Spanish. There's some books you can get, and I'm not sure if you can get them in Pakistan as well. But I've seen them in Poland and in Spain. And right, so Kaiba, you love reading his stories. So I've got the DVDs of them. There's films, DVDs, etc. And what is another way you say about increasing our vocabulary? Could be about watching the DVD, reading the book. Yes, it's available in books, in novels. And what I've noticed is the DVD and the books match very closely. The stories are very similar. And I've found in Poland and in Spain and somewhere else I went, I think it was Italy, there were books, there were very well-known British books, say like Sherlock Holmes, well-known writers, and you get them in two languages. Right? So one side of the book will be in English, and the other half of the book, for instance, was in Spanish. So I'll check as well, actually. But try Amazon or a local bookshop, a big bookshop, and ask them if they do anything similar. Yeah. And then also watching DVDs and films is a good way to pick up on language and our vocabulary.
Okay.
And then listening to each other. Hopefully, as we're talking, we might be dropping in new words. So if I say any words as well you don't understand, please say, and I can give you an explanation. And
that's the biggest problem. That when we I was very worried about that when we are going to talk to you, that how can we understand you, that you are talking in a very frequent manner. So, but this thing is clear to me that you are talking in a very nice manner. Your talking style is very nice.
Thank you. And here, Susanna said there's an echo. I'll see if I can do anything, Susanna, to help. And also, I just typed up. I typed this in chat just in case anybody can't see the whiteboard. So there's the basic dictionary, just using a dictionary to find meanings of words. And you know when you look in a dictionary, it'll have the word, and then it might give you a few other words, other ways the word is used. Has anybody seen it? And you can get these online. A thesaurus. I've just typed it up on the whiteboard. A thesaurus. Has anybody seen that before or heard of those before? A thesaurus. And an American will pronounce it a thesaurus. So a yes there for Madia. So I'm just going to mute you for a minute from Mother Fatima.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Madia.
Hello.
Hello. You said, and Taiba, I think you said you've heard of a thesaurus before.
Yeah.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about it? What it is? Can you remember?
The vocabulary will improve by it, and the different synonyms are there, and you can check the word and their synonyms, the alternatives on it. The one word, there are different ways to tell one word.
Yes. And
if I'm saying that there is a abrupt, so it can be say like sudden.
That's right.
And different words are there. It is also given in the MS Word option. The thesaurus option is there, and when you click on it, the different words are available over there. Most of the people who are doing paraphrasing in the content writing use this tool.
Yes. So remember, and the pronunciation is thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus, yes. And it's
Thesaurus.
Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you very much for that. And let's say, and see if any, Taiba has gone from us, so she'll be back. But a thesaurus, or thesaurus, you hear Americans say, what is it just as Madia was saying there? It's good for vocabulary. You can buy it in a book form, or you'll get an online version. And I use it sometimes if I'm typing something or writing something. And just as Nadia said, it abrupt. Let's type this up. So the word abrupt. Abrupt has different meanings. So if you look up abrupt in the thesaurus, it will give you other words. So sudden. The lesson came to an abrupt ending. It suddenly stopped. So a thesaurus can be good for that, either online or a book version, and you can have one word and you look through it and it'll give you options and different words that you can use. So hopefully that helps. And we'll come back and I'll mention that again as we go through. So hopefully that helps as another way of increasing our vocabulary. Reading books, and if you can read the book and watch the DVD with the film, or the show, whatever it is, that can be good sometimes. And you can add subtitles to some films and shows and DVDs in whatever language. It'll tell you when you buy it what languages it has. And the good thing about YouTube and DVDs is that you can freeze it and stop it and go back and hear the words again. How is everybody? Is that clear? Is there any questions? Feel free to ask questions as we go through. Let's say hello to Nazia. Hello, Nazia.
Yes, sir.
Good, you can hear. First of all, any questions? Was that clear to what I was saying?
No. It was all clear for me.
Excellent. Good. All right. So look, we've made a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I was looking at time. We've cooked an egg. So tell me. So we're going to sit down to eat our meal. You talk me through how you would lay the table. Do you know what I mean by laying the table?
Laying the table?
Laying the table for dinner. Yes.
Yeah.
What would you do? Tell us how you present your table for dinner.
Okay.
What would you put on the table?
Dinner.
Yes. What would you put on the table?
Okay. I took some plates over there, spoons, and jug of water, and salad. Serve the salad, and serve all the dishes which I have made.
Mm-hmm. And what else do you, any other cutlery that you would put on the table?
Spoon, knife, and fork.
Yeah. Knife.
Lettuce.
Yeah.
Salad bowl.
A salad bowl.
Dish of rice. Side dish.
Yeah. Yes.
Something like this, I think.
Okay. That's good. And remember, so cutlery, you were right, cutlery. But also remember spoons, knives, forks. You said spoon. I think that's what I heard. That spoons, knives, forks, in the plural, yeah, and knives, yeah. So that's our meal. We've got tea, we've got an omelette and salad. The table's all sorted. That sounds like a good meal, I think, Nazia. All right, I'll come back. That's great. Thank you, Nazia.
Welcome.
So I'm just going to clear some space on the whiteboard. Now, I know that I'm pretty sure not everybody lives in the same town, I think. I believe some of you, I'm just clearing the whiteboard here. Thesaurus, we'll come back, and synonyms we're going to leave on. And some people live in Karachi, am I right? And for our next, so everybody's from Karachi. Thank you. Thank you, Nazia. So here's this. So I'm going to type up a couple of places. So hopefully I've written, and excuse me, tell me if I misspell anything, or don't write, or write, mispronounce it, etc. So I'm going to put a combination of places up, and everybody can pick one if you've been to it, if you know anything about it. So imagine I'm coming to Karachi for a holiday, and I want some advice on a good place to visit. So hopefully everybody can see that on the whiteboard. If you can't, then I'll type some up in chat. So have a look through that list. Pick one place that maybe you've been to or you know. The National Museum. And you have a minute to tell me about that place. What happens there? Who goes there? Good time of year to go, etc. Let's say hello. Hello, Zanab. Hello, Zanab. Can you hear me? We'll come back to you. Hello, Nazia.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So can you see on the list? Can you see on the whiteboard the list of?
Yeah. I can.
Pick one of those places and tell me what you can about it.
Okay. Zenab Market?
Zenab Market.
Yeah. Zenab Market is the best place for the shopping.
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of shops for clothes and shoes and all things which you want. I think you purchase from it. And the prices means the cost of things are very reasonable.
Mm-hmm. What times of day or what? Sorry, what times of day or what week? What days of the week is it open? What's a good day to go?
Okay. This market is open 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, and Timing is it is open from at I think 10 to 11 a.m.
Yeah.
till 12 midnight.
To about midnight.
Hello?
Is it a good place for me to buy souvenirs to take home to England? Is it a
Sorry,
good
sir.
place
Can you repeat?
for me to buy
What's the place?
souvenirs? Is the market a good
Yeah.
place for me to buy souvenirs to take home to England? Souvenirs. I just typed that up on the whiteboard there for everybody, and let's put it in
Yeah.
chat. Souvenirs.
Shoe.
Yeah, souvenirs. Do you know what a souvenir is?
No, can you tell me the synonyms? Any synonyms?
Souvenir. Yes, so
Souvenir.
a souvenir. So when I go on holiday, I might bring something back for my family, and that's a souvenir. So it might be a picture or something.
Okay. I got the point.
Yeah, you got it. All right.
Some proof to visit.
So is
Okay,
it a good is it a good place to buy a souvenir?
Okay.
Yes, Maddie says clothes could be souvenirs, or cloth.
Both.
Clothes could be, yeah, because maybe
Could
a
be
T-shirt.
Could be any, yeah. Okay.
Yes. So would you
Could be
say shoes? Yes, that's true. So would you say Zanab Market is good for that, for buying souvenirs? All right, Nazia. Then I'll come back to you. Taiba's back. I can say hello. Hello, Taiba.
Hello.
Can you see that? Welcome back. On the whiteboard. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So Nazia just told us about Zanab Market. Now imagine I'm coming to Karachi, and I want a good place to visit. Which one of those on the list would you advise?
From the list, I would advise you to go to Fair Hall. And other than that, I'd advise you to come to my place first. And I'll be really glad to host you.
All right. So your place first, then you host me. We'll have some tea and omelette. And what can I see at Prayer Hall? What can we do there?
There's an art gallery. There are a lot of things there. There's a really big library, and there's an art gallery of a very famous artist, Sadken. I hope you've heard his name.
I haven't type it for me in chat.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah. So there's an art gallery. Yes.
And we have a lot of his paintings and other stuff there. It's a sight to watch.
It's a sight to see.
Yeah.
It's a good sight. It'll be a good sight to see.
To see. Okay.
All right. Okay. And do they have? And as I asked Nadia, souvenirs. Could I buy some souvenirs there? Have you heard that word, souvenirs?
So you're asking me?
Yes. Can I buy some souvenirs at Free Hall?
No. You won't get anything from there.
No, sir.
All right.
It was hello.
Hello. So someone else is there. Okay. Thank you, Taiba.
Thank you.
All right. So Nazia, Taiba. Let's try Zanab. Hello, Zanab. Hello, Zainab. Okay, we'll come back. Let's say hello. Hello, Fatima. Can you hear me? Fatima, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Excellent. Excellent. So on my trip to Karachi, I've been advised Zainab Market and Freer Hall so far. Where would you advise me to go?
Well, I advise you to go to Clifton, seaside.
Clifton Seaside. What's there? Tell me about there.
It is similar to the. It's like in your country the seaside, but a little bit different in that is that there is a horse ride, camel ride, and that it's the famous one.
Horse riding and
camel ride.
Okay.
There is a food street also.
Oh, tell me a bit about that.
Food street.
Yes.
It's like when I had visited the Clifton and I ate Chinese continental from there. Very
are them very delicious? Are there many different foods served there then?
Yes, there are so many foods, but I like the Chinese one and the continental one. That's why.
Chinese and continental.
Yes.
Okay. Now, could I go swimming in the sea?
Yes, you can.
Good. That's Clifton.
Actually, it's the main beauty of our Karachi. Yes. Actually, there are 5 provinces in Pakistan, so the sea is found only in Karachi. So mostly there are like Karachi, Lahore. These are the provinces. So mostly my relatives are live in Lahore, so they just come to Karachi for just visiting the Clifton seaside.
Right. So relatives and family come to visit Karachi for the sea.
Yes.
All right, Fatima. That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're right.
So I've got my list coming together of places to go, and you're giving me some good advice, good use of language. And Madia, hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
So far, I've got Zainab Market to go to. I'm going to Clifton Sea View, Freer Hall.
And now you must visit the Hawks Bay. Hawks Bay, this is the word-seeing place of Karachi. As Fatma said, that only Karachi has the sea. So in the coastline, we have the Hawks Bay, and it's a beautiful place. Like all the natural beauty is in it. And in the summertime, most of the people went there for the summer activities, as there is too much summer weather in Karachi. So cool windy breezes are there, and when you will go there, you will experience the natural beauty of Pakistan.
Natural beauty. That's good. Thank you. So some good words. All of you using the coastline.
Yeah.
So it gives me a good flavour of the natural beauty of Pakistan.
Yeah. The view of sunset is just marvelous.
So the view of sunset is marvelous. And here's another thing for you to think about. There was the common words the view of the sunset is just marvelous.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So remember to drop that word in. It's like the A and an. So your
Okay.
advice on it. So I have to get there for sunset as well.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
And I see in chat there, Nazia said cloths are souvenirs as well. So I might get different types of cloths to take back as a souvenir. Okay, everybody. We've done well. I hope everybody's enjoyed that chance to speak and practice there, using different language and different instructions. And let's see. Hello, Zainab. Hello, Zainab. Hello. Okay, we'll come back. So we're coming close to our time to finish. What I'm going to do today is type up a couple of things for you to think about for our next lesson. So has anybody heard of the International Phonetic Alphabet before? So I'm sorry, Zainab, we were having some problems here. Let's try again in a second. But what I'm going to give you, the International Phonetic Alphabet is a way of writing down sounds. And if you look up a word in the dictionary, you should usually see next to it the phonetic spelling of it. And on YouTube, there's a good channel, Speak Like a Native. If you put in the search International Phonetic Alphabet, it'll come up with some various people giving you ideas around the alphabet, and we'll look at a little bit of it over our next few lessons as well. And a good one is English Like a Native, where she pronounces the alphabet. And it's not, I'm still learning it, it's still new to me. But in the English language, there's the 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. There's the consonants. But there are 44 different sounds, and the alphabet is a way of learning and using some of that. So if you get a chance to look at that, that would be good. And here's a tip for you what we're going to look at phrasal on Monday. Phrasal verbs. So that's what we'll be getting on with on Monday. We'll be looking into phrasal verbs. And seeing what we can work out from all of that. So time for us to finish our lesson for today. And I'll just go through and say cheerio to everybody. And if there's any questions come up as we're saying goodbye, please ask. So Maddie here. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Maddie. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from you?
Nothing. Nice session. Nice session includes all the things which we require.
Oh, fantastic. That's nice to hear. So you enjoy your weekend?
You too. We have to do home chores on the weekend.
Same here. I have people staying, so weekend is cleaning and dusting.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend, man. Yeah.
So we cannot say only that enjoy the weekend. Weekend is basically the double duty.
Well, I tell you what, we'll try and enjoy all our duties that we have to do for the weekend.
Yeah, this is the point.
All right. Have a safe weekend. I'll speak to you on Monday.
Good too. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Hello, Fatima. Hello, Fatima.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Any questions? Any questions for you?
Yes, sir. One question.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please tell me that whether this sentence is right or wrong when I say that I am good in chemistry? So is it right?
I am good. I am good. I am good at.
Yes. This is
that's
the
probably
confusion
best,
that why
probably
we say at.
Let me just. I would say I'm good at chemistry. It's an ability or a skill I have. I'm just trying to picture. Yeah. I would say I'm good at chemistry personally. And I might in chemistry. It's probably more like in the lesson or in the class, that sort of way. So I'm good at doing the thing. You have the ability and the skill.
So when we are going to tell about the ability or the skill, so then we use at.
I would. It sounds better. It sounds clearer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm good
Because yesterday I was reading some novel or something, so there was written that I am good at chemistry. So I was using the term I am good in chemistry before that.
Yeah. I would say at. So I'm good at football. I'm good at making tea.
Okay.
How is that?
This is good. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much,
You are
Fatima.
welcome. So many questions I had asked you, so sorry for that.
No, you don't apologize. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Sir, can you when will you give us the feedback?
From how we've been the course,
yes,
you
how
mean?
we are going.
You mean?
Yes.
At
where we are stand.
We'll try and do not try. Over the next week, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And you tell because if you want something more specific, I'll aim to do that during the week. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fatima. Yeah, Fatima.
Yes.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
Hello, Nazia. Hello, Nazia. Come back. Hello, Taiba.
Hello, sir. First of all, I would like to apologize. I had some connection issues, so I rejoined the session and then I missed that part where everyone was going to instruct for a specific thing. So I missed that. I'm really sorry. I was very excited for that, but I missed on that.
Okay.
And
there'll be the recording. You carry on.
And the second thing is, you didn't tell us the weather there today.
The weather here today is sunny. It's a little bit windy. Yesterday was rain, but today's a nice day.
Yeah, that's great.
And
hope you enjoy this weather.
Yes,
I will. And did you see on the whiteboard the International Phonetic Alphabet and
phrasal
verbs? All right.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good weekend.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me?
And I'll speak to you on Monday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. See you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Hello? Zanab? Hello, Zanab? Hi. Hello, Zanab. I hope you can hear me. It's cutting in and out. I see you've written in chat about how to be fluent in English. So on Monday and next week, I'll add that in to give us all some more tips. Some of the things that we've been talking about, like looking at the different videos, will help. And I'll type those up for you on Monday, the 10 most common words. And that's another, let's put that in here actually. 10 most common words in English. That's worth researching. And there's some of them we mentioned earlier, like an and the, be, or as. Some of these words are useful as they're the most common words to remember to put into a sentence and where to put them. And we'll look at more of that during our lessons next week. But if you're researching anything to have time, look for the 10 most common words. And another thing that might help your fluency sometimes is the speed of talking or when you're speaking. Maybe sometimes just slowing that down a bit and giving yourself a bit more time to pronounce the words that you want to say. And there's one final tip before we finish. Another way that is good to improve your English is to imitate. So copy somebody, possibly watching a video. But if you know an English speaker, it's to watch and listen and copy and imitate or copy how they speak. All right, everybody. We've gone over time a bit. Thank you, Tabo. Have a fantastic weekend. Here's another word for you. I'm going to have a splendid weekend. I'm going to have a fantastic day and a splendid weekend. And inshallah, we will speak and meet on Monday. So goodbye, everybody. Cheerio. And thank you for today.